Hello, everybody. My name is Sam. Welcome to this breakdown. This is Mooncast Production. Ensure you've subscribed, you've liked, and you've shared. Today, with me, I've been joined with one of the best cinematographers in the industry. He recently shot Grace, not a Grace.
Grace no color.
Grace, no color. Yeah, he shot it and edited it. And what was interesting about this film that is one take film, and it is so orchestrated and planned nicely. And that's why we have him today here, just to explain to us how did he pull out this thing. So let me allow my guest to introduce himself. Karibu sana. Introduce yourself.
Asante sana. Asante sana. My name is James Onunga, popularly known as Kasunje. I'm a cinematographer, a digital content creator, a singer-songwriter, and anything that involves creation, feel free to consider or rather add me on.
Very nice. Thank you very much for appearing to our podcast today. Maybe can you give us a little background on how you ended up being this beast wa camera?
How I ended up being...
How did it start?
Wow. I don't think I have a clear vision of how it started. I've always loved being behind cameras.
Yeah.
And rather, I've always had these pictures and visuals of me doing stuff behind the camera. So, yeah, I always want to tell stories and mostly imagine things. So the best way to tell such stories has always been giving them a visual feel.
Giving them a visual feel.
Growing up, especially in my late teens, from around the age of 15 to 19, or rather 20, I was kind of an introvert.
So,
yes, and I had a lot of noise in my head.
Yeah.
And most times I wanted to express them visually. Yeah, so that's where I think I got my whole story of becoming a cinematographer.
Okay, nice. So you have it on the brain, then you interpret it on the screen.
Yes, I interpret it visually.
Nice.
I want to tell it visually because now I can't explain it through word of mouth.
Very nice.
Yes.
You're the same person who shoots Motherland.
Yes.
Motherland content.
Yes.
And the videos are just wonderful. They are amazing. The color, the editing, it's just superb. Like,
thank you.
This is fire. Deep down, let's dive into this. Maybe let's break it down from pre-production, experience in the pre-production, production, and you working with Toby, Tom, and the producer
Vanessa
Aika.
Yes.
Yeah, they are very wonderful people. Let's start with the part of cinematography. Which cameras did you use, or which camera did you use specifically for this movie? Did you use a gimbal, or did you use a
Steadicam?
Yes, Steadicam. It's called a Steadicam. And which lens did you use specifically for this particular film? Because ulikuwa napata tight shots zingine. For example, we have this shot here which is so tight, and I was just amazed by this shot. So which lens did you use? Maybe let's start from there.
Well, can I start with the lens I used or the camera I used?
You might start with any of them.
The camera I used was a Sony A7 IV.
A7 IV.
Yes. Imagine.
To show this masterpiece. A7 IV.
It was kind of one of those no budget films.
No budget. No budget.
Yes, it was one of those no budget
A7 IV. No budget.
Yes, so this was an A7 IV, Sony A7 IV with a 50mm lens, 1.4. Yes, and yes, I did use a gimbal as well.
Use a gimbal?
Yes, an RS4 Pro. And a Sony A7 IV. I shot it on log, S-Log 3. Yeah, I think that's all I can say. And then I graded it for Instagram, and then I gave a black and white for YouTube.
Nice. Thank you very much. The accuracy that you had with the gimbal was kind of like kai gimbal inakaa tu msee alikuwa kwa hiyo alikuwa na hiyo vest anaisongesha, but it is so accurate. How many times did you have to practice to pull that thing? Like when you watch this movie, look at the accuracy. Like we come with Toby the tunaingia kwa close, tuna punch in kwa close up yake anasimama. ana lean and voila, tusha pan, and the story continues. And even if you look, it was like kuna kulikuwa na unaona Sharobi yuko before tarudi, unaona tuko kwake, tunakuja Tobit aseme lines. So unaona the moment that Tobit tunaingia tu kwake kiasi anasema hiyo line yake, then tunaingia kwa Tobit. How much did you have to block this scene or to block this thing?
Okay, I think not challenging. The most rather interesting part was how long they took to like get those lines.
Oh, okay.
Was it digest? Was it going through them? We met at around 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes, around 10 in the morning. And then they practiced their lines all through to around 2. And then we started like doing...
From 10 to 2?
Yes. And then
practicing the lines?
Yes. Then we started like doing the run-throughs.
Yeah.
The both sound before camera. So we just did sound kwanza. We wanted it to be seamless. Isikai ni kama tuko na lapels. Isikai ni kama tuko na boom. We just make it seamless. And then now we did a full run from around 4:30.
A full run from around 4:30?
From around 4:30 to around 5:30. Roughly an hour. Because the first sure take was around 4:30.
Sure take?
Kumaanisha
zingine zilikuwa sure?
No, hizo zingine zilikuwa tu rehearsals. We were not recording. We're just rehearsing the movements. Like, utakuja usimame hapa, you lean. After leaning, I'll go to. So all that was just pre. We were not recording. We just doing like a rough cut of what we were supposed to do. Okay. And then now the full runs we began at around 4. Yes, around 4:30 there. I can't remember. But the whole shoot was done by 5:30.
5:30
in the PM. Yeah.
That's nice. So already the blocking from 10 to 2, you two lines.
Yes, they were just going through the lines.
Masterline.
Yes, and we were also with the director, together with the director Dorothy. We were seeing on how to make that particular scene more interesting, because it was a Wana, and Wanas do have a lot of challenges, especially with the lighting, with sound. So we were correcting that with the director as they were going through their lines.
Oh, nice. I feel at some point when you're doing a Wana, you must have somewhere that somebody is standing, so that when the camera is moving, you know this person is going to stand here, so you already have the blocking in the head. What about that? Did you maybe mark? We always have markers on the ground. Who will stand, or it was like everybody had it on the head. Like Tobit knew where to stand, the lady knew where to stand, or which technique did they use?
Well, for this particular project, we really didn't have much time to do that. Yes, we just, like for this Ndiasimame hapa, I just told him, we kuja, you just lean, I get your shot. Well, before now I introduce Vanessa Ika, because ukiendelea na this particular play, I introduced Vanessa through him. Na namuintroduce through while she's starting to move.
And then we get the title.
And as we get the title, while we were shooting, I was like, the best way we can introduce this title is through her back shot, because there's literally nothing happening. So it's just her hair in the shot. So that's where we can now introduce the
back shot. Very nice. When you go back hapa hivi, the focus. What's happening with my laptop? Ndio hiyo. Vile umerak is fast. Umeona?
Yes.
Like inaingia tu smoothly haraka. So did you have a focus puller ama ilikuwa tu wewe ama tu kamera ilikuwa inafanya mambo yake?
Not really. That was just the automatic focus.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I was on autofocus. And there's a feature I used, I think. I can't name it, but I know it kwa camera. Yenye it unaiweka like it focus on the center. So while moving, it looks for the most active
thing
subject
or subject
in frame, and then it focuses on that. Yes, so I was kind of taking advantage of that feature.
Hiyo isa ni benefit ya kuwa na Sony.
Yes.
So
Alafu it was really up to task. Ilinisaidia sana kwa this particular production.
Very, very nice. On the lighting, we see a lot of ambient lighting in this film.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the things that ilisaidia sana. Looks shot like this. I think this shot, kama hii sasa mliamuaje?
Sasa unaona kwa hii shot? One thing you don't get to see as the viewer is that there was ambient lighting, yes, but still this place we had to light it up
from the other side,
yes,
the opposite side.
Yes, for it to be this white, we had to light it up for you guys to see it better. And then we also had to light it up because the ambient lighting for the living room wasn't enough. So we added some lights inside yenye of course siwezi kukuonyesha ndio tuone Toby na part of her reaction. And for this shot, since it was a one and I was on a 50 millimeter, I had to like move back kidogo ndio nipate hiyo
shot,
this particular frame.
Nice. We always say in turn that every shot communicates, and short says ilikuwa na communicate sana, though ilikuwa wana, and so in a wana is quite very tricky kupata shot zina communicate.
True.
Like you don't know what might happen, but this one was so orchestrated. Mulikuwa unapata shot zingine zina communicate each and every time. Like the moment uko kwa Vanessa close up yake it communicates. Tukiwa kwa Tobit ina communicate. Every frame 90% ama tuseme 95% of the framing ilikuwa ina communicate stuff. How do you visualize that? Do you visualize it fast in the head ama nile design ya 22?
Well. For this particular one, kitu sija kuambia ni I got to know it was supposed to be a one take nikiwa hapa.
So hata wewe umekuja umenyamboka kama jana ni one take.
Sikuwa najua it's a one take. Tobit just told me, alafu Sunje, we want to do a one take. I'm like, kwa script nilisoma moja. Ati na I had to look for a way for it
very fast
for it to be possible. Because initially we had a boom only. So I thought with a boom tuko tu sawa, we can just do our things, close up, take two. Yes. And then now he mentioned Awana, I was like, kweli? I had to step up to that. First things first, we had to correct the lighting, make the lighting look so seamless yet so natural. We also had to work on which lens we were going to use, which was definitely the only 50. Because for 50 you can kind of give a medium, a wide, and
and you can
a close up all in one. So I went for the 50. I was really worried about the sound, especially the consistency. And then now they had to like call for the lapels, because we didn't have the lapels on set. So the lapels had to be
called upon.
Bro, yes. The lights we used, imagine
they're so smooth. I don't know if kuna light.
Nikikwambia ni za content creators buy.
Usilevel TV lilia hapa. Ni ring light hapa.
No, si ring light, but it's something of the sort, but iko na the umbrella.
Okay.
The box, the soft box.
Iko
nayo. So okay, to me it really played out.
Zilikuwa ngapi?
Zilikuwa mbili. Moja ilikuwa hapa to put some light here and on them, and then moja ilikuwa hii side nyingine ya TV. Yenye ukiendelea kuplay the video, I think you can see it mbele.
Nilikuwa nimerudi kwa swali yangu, nimekumbuka swali yangu ilikuwa visual storytelling. I think one of the most problems that we have, we lack the aspect of visual storytelling.
True.
We really lack it. And we see it orchestrated ya fiti kabisa. So while you're telling the story on the script, it's just like telling the story visually. And we can see nini za Tobit, reaction zake, behavior yake, vile anaji express.
You can get both expressions.
Yeah, you can get both expressions.
All in one shot.
All in one shot, and very fast. When the story is progressing, we can see reaction ulifanya take moja na ikatoka clean.
Yes. Well, I think with the help of the director, pia niliweza ku pull this off. Juu the director actually told me si lazima nifuate a talking head. I can literally just get an expression where someone else is saying something. You get? So hiyo pia for some reason ilinisaidia tu. Because unapata kama hii napata expression ya Toby while Vanessa is speaking.
Kama Vanessa is speaking, and we can see Vanessa pia ndani ya frame kiasi inaongezea depth.
Yes. Alafu kama it was so intentional, I had to come from Vanessa. So for the first time, mimi si mtu wa kushika script. But for the first time nilikuwa najua nani anaongea next. So ilibidi nishike.
For the first time ulikuwa unajua you have the script on your head.
Because we were there from 10 to 5:30. So imagine from 10 to 2 wakishika lines, mi pia niko hapo. I had to like at some point I had to lazima ningeshika lines ndio nijue who to cover and who not to cover when both are talking. So naona kama hapa nishajua mtu anaenda kuongea next ni Toby. That's why nimetoka kwa Vanessa nipeane reaction ya Toby. Ndio Toby ebu play it. Ndio Toby atoke hapo. Akishatoka atoe hii kitu. Hii kitu pia tulikuwa hiyo kitu amejifunika nayo. It was supposed to tell a story in which I don't think many people got it.
Mimi nilipata.
But the whole reason ya kuvaa hiyo that particular nani ilikuwa ionyeshe his vulnerability. Vulnerability, I think I've got it right.
Vulnerability.
Yes. Was to get that part he is also human. He has feelings. But he's a bit the society kuna venye na term the guy who wants more or rather who sort of like wants some attention. Kuna venye so that one was like to dress that character. But akitoa ndio sasa anakuja
kwa Toby sasa like the other side of him. Nice. So everything communicates in the story.
True.
Even the dressing.
Yes.
It's not all like the words only. The dressing, the camera shots, and all these things should communicate. I think that's another level of professionalism we should maybe incorporate.
Actually, talking of the dressing, you can see Vanessa amevaa shati ya huyu. Na huyu alikuwa na complain nini? Alikuwa anasema
umebaki 3 days.
Exactly. So
umebaki 3 days na to date. Labda ni gani?
It's just
I think another one. This issue pia ni fiti sana. Tobit ameko compressed huku kabisa.
True.
Na Vanessa kwa blur. Before that tumuingize kwa focus. Ako out of focus. I think we see some separation. And hapo akundi inakujenga na aspect ya visual storytelling. We see like maybe they are two worlds apart.
True.
Kitu kama hiyo. And huyo amefinyiliwa sana kwa frame. I think when I was watching one of the movies, there's a director ni dem kwa majuu. So yeye anapenda kuweka subjects wake kwa window. And then anaweka one side of the line. Mwisho kabisa anaenda na hii space yote.
That's also a thing.
So alikuwa anaonyesha aspect alikuwa anajaribu communicate hapo ni ya depression, loneliness, depression na vitu kama hizo. And you can see it hapa pia. So mumefinyilia tu vitu kabisa like mumefikisha mwisho. And then Vanessa kwa hiyo side hayuko kwa frame, hayuko kwa focus, but anaonekana. But we can see now Vanessa has some breathing space. No, hayuko kwa story at all.
So actually ukiplay hebu play ndio sasa anaongea. Anasema that's not fair. You get?
Ndio sasa sasa tunaika kwa frame tunampunch in kabisa.
Ni juu hii sasa ile Toby anaongea kuna kitu anasema yenye you can't miss his reaction. But according to what Vanessa is about to say, we need to see Vanessa in the frame. Na I have mimi kama DOP niko na hiyo akili ya how can I show all this without making the viewer feel ish. So I have to find a way. Na ukumbuke these particular parts were not like rehearsed.
Yeah.
These were not rehearsed.
They were not rehearsed.
We only rehearsed.
Unaenda tu hapo ukienda.
We only rehearsed to where they were sitting and how they were moving and what they were to do when standing and what they were not to do when sitting. Hiyo tu.
Wow.
Because we were cautious of the sound. But e movements, I don't know. I mean, I anaweza sema ni move. Juu kitu kama hiyo sikuwa na expect like nipate Toby, but for some reason it just made sense putting Toby on the far left and then Vanessa kwa umbali but asionekane. It made so much sense while I was shooting.
It was nice. Another tricky thing about Warners is that the camera becomes part of the story.
True.
It's a character.
True.
So in a Warner, the camera is actually a person.
It is
a person. So
and mostly it's the viewer.
Ukijaribu tu kufanya mistake kidogo tu hivi umetoa wase kwa story.
Kweli. And I think a few people had a few things to say about the same. Juu unapata kuna wengine walikuwa nasema there are places I started like sort of like shaking, like shaky shots. Sijui kama unaweza
Gimbo kuna gimbo
sidhani kama ni hapa,
si hapa ni uko mbele
ni uko mbele ni juu. First things unaona kama hapa iko sawa. Kuna place nilikuwa nishaanza kuchoka sort of and then kuna place nilikuwa okay, there were intentional ones like unaona kama hii ndio nikuje kwa hii shot na umetoka kwa ile yenye amesimama kukuja chini nini you are on a gimbal
na kuchokesha
of course, but then viewer afai kujua hiyo at this point the viewer is the camera. Yani ni kama unafuatilia mshene yao. You have to make sure you are stable, shake and all the shaking shots should be so intentional. So that's what I was I think it was the only challenge. But I think my gimbal work was also good.
Ilikuwa fine. Actually, for the first time ilikuwa na watch, sikuwa nadhani ni gimbal. Ilikuwa na doubt sana, inaweza kuwa gimbal kweli. Like all these shots were very smooth. The racking. Mimi nilikuwa nadhani hicho uko na nini? Uko na focus puller.
Purely autofocus.
Nice. Power dynamics in terms of visual storytelling. Shot kama hii shot niliwatch nikapata aspect ya power dynamic like unaweka chini kiasi so that Tobit is in power hapa and then huyu hana power
ndio amesimama
na ni pale wango na address huyu and then we can see obvious kuna time ule mpya alikuwa in power so akasimama so power dynamics zina shift each and every time and actually bila tunamalizia kama udenda in power. Exactly. What are the challenges that you had in this film?
Challenges I had in this film, I think was the first one, in my perspective, was sound. Sound. So we did we went the lapel way. So we mic'd Vanessa and then we mic'd Tobit, and then we used a boom mic for a consistent room tone. Just in case the mics miss something, we can get sound from the boom. Like kuna places Toby alikuwa anafanya hivi. Toby alifanya hivi. The lapel really had some so I was like, okay, what's the best way you can the boom mic now.
Boom mic. You have a backup for the boom.
Yes, because the boom mic sasa ilikuwa inanipa hiyo room tone, which was really nice. And I think that's one of the challenges. Another challenge, backlight ya msichana kwa window.
I think pale place anasimama.
But ukishoot venye nilishoot flat, I think I got to like punguza
chini kwa grade
kwa post.
Nice.
Think hiyo
nizo tu
ni sound tu na that particular backlight.
Na kushtuliwa ni wana ukishafika kwa set.
Oh yes. By then niliambiwa ni hapo tu kwa set ndio nikaambiwa by the we want to do a one take. I think those are the main challenges ya hiyo filamu.
Hizo filamu ya kustuliwa kwa
mazao on set
unafika tu hivi ati ni wana.
I was like, hey Toby, one take moja yenye najua.
Tu moja
ile script nilisoma. Okay, and then he showed me an excerpt of, or rather a sample of what he was expecting. There was one where Malcolm and Marie. So I had to like get into that and and just do a
nice.
then I got to get this masterpiece.
Very nice. Hii set ilikuwa na wase wangapi?
Hii set ilikuwa na wase wanne, the director, mimi as the cinematographer, alafu the two as cast.
So bado unaweza chiu movie kali mkiwa wase wachache.
Ai bro,
Si lazima mkwe
hata wewe mwenyewe
producer one, producer two, like producer.
No, it depends. It depends with the workload of the film. But akunanga mkate ngumu mbele ya chai. I always say that. Na niju, once you put your mind into it, you can literally achieve it. Now this is my best shot.
Yeah, this is the best shot.
This. Juu after umeona?
Ndio hiyo.
Buba.
Ndio hiyo hapo.
Juu after Vanessa naingia kwa nywele yake.
Yeah.
Naingia kwa shati, alafu natokea kwa sura ya Toby.
Yani,
my best.
This is the best shot.
Swear. Nilifanyia kitu hadi nikasikia some sort of fulfillment, nikafeel
Hapo
niko yani nasikia vizuri.
Very nice.
Ndio sasa turudi
kwa wide shot sasa. I say now we see a very big separation from the expression.
Yes.
Tebita kwa dunia yake, Vanessa kwa dunia yake. Yeah. Vanessa lakadi kako comfortable, akona di maji, akona di then Toby like I don't know, like Toby ndio hiyo hapo. I think umeona shake.
Yes.
Yeah, the shakes so yes, so the producer promote link kiasi.
Well, I think first things first ni chovu.
At this point ume roll for
literally unajua wamekaa and then mimi nilikuwa nimesimama.
Oh yeah. Lazima umeshida hivyo kiasi.
For 6 minutes. Okay, for some reason nishaanza kuchoka.
Yeah.
And then the breaks I think pia ni juu ya gimbal nini. Alafu one thing with such a long one take, if you stabilize it, the whole footage will look weird. It will na pia nikistabilize this particular part, itakani kama nimemeka cut.
So hakuna kujificha.
Ni kama nimemeka.
Ukistabilize the whole footage there.
Okay, maybe there is a way you can do it without it looking like, but I don't know. I tried place kama hii nilijaribu
ulikatizo hiyo point
ika enlarge, but yes it's stable, but ikisha pull in
it ina pull out.
Ukiplay ikifikia point inakani kama nimecut, and I didn't want that
kama jump cut.
I didn't want that to be seen. So I just let it
flow too. This is very nice. How did you achieve these skin tones? Kwa grading yako in DaVinci ulitoa DaVinci kama Premiere Pro?
Imagine Premiere Pro
inapiga kitu hivi.
I use Premiere Pro.
Well,
I've not familiarized myself with DaVinci so much, but I want to start because I feel that is now like okay, now feel it's easier to grade with DaVinci.
And the flexibility
than Premiere Pro. Premiere Pro it's a bit technical, especially with the skin tones and everything. But with DaVinci, I want to learn it. I'm not gonna lie. I want to just start learning how to do.
Well, but you just told me that when you look at a movie and when you pause it, the images can become pictures.
True.
Then that's a good film, and you can really see it here. Lakini za kwa picha ya Toby anaweza kata DP.
Ukweli.
Si ndio?
Ukweli.
So
that's a good point.
Actually, when you watch a movie and you see a frame, and when you post that frame, it can be used as a picture. Then that's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah. So when actually told me like that, I was like, this is very, very nice. Like this can become wacha tafuta ni creation. This can become a full picture.
Yes.
And it still has communication in it.
And kwanza hiyo.
We
are
mefesu kulekea hata kwa dunia.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's the impact of.
Sikuwa nimeiona hivyo.
Umeona hivyo? Thank you very much James Ononga.
Thank you so much as well for having me.
Yeah.
Nashukuru sana for this particular platform.
Yeah.
Too many more.
It's to the rainbow. to neno tu napenda tupeleka. What's the best advice you can give to maybe filmmakers in Kenya as a fighting shot, and what advice can you give to them? And right now we have a lot of pieces of criticism. Everybody kila msee pale social pressure yiko, which is good. Me, I love the pressure because now everybody is accountable. Yeah, people are not sleeping.
Well, for me, man, I really advise.
You really advise.
I really advise you. All of us are living today for the first time.
Yeah.
Hata unaishi leo for the first. Hujaishi leo.
Sijaishi leo.
Hata Ruto hajaishi leo.
Yeah.
It's his first time living today. So mi nasemanga advice, kila mtu aishi na advice yake. But to a filmmaker, tokea tu. Tokea and do whatever you can to be your best self. Hiyo tu.
Do whatever you can to kill pesa.
Haijalishi venye utaifanya, you just do it, man.
Just do it.
Na utokee. Kutokea.
Sure.
Kutokea ina, especially as a creative, kutokea personally imenijenga sana. I've met very great people. I've come across these very good opportunities that singeaipata kama sikutokea. Unata hii interview nimetokea.
Yeah, umetokea. Thanks very much, man.
Nilikutokea tu.
Nilikupiga tu impromptu.
Which is very good. And back to my point, just tokea tu. That's the only advice. Now that I really give advices.
You really give? What happened now that you really give advices?
Ni juu kila mtu akona venye amepanga.
Yeah.
Apart from mpango ya God, kuna tu venye kila mtu amepanga. So kila mtu aishi venye alikuwa amepanga.
Kila mtu aishi venye alikuwa amepanga. Nataka uje panga kitu
ole wako. Alafu another thing I can say about criticism ni zitakuwa hata hii nililima sana. Kuna watu walinilima and personally I've never shied away from criticism. Hata hii ukipost kuna mtu atai criticize. That makes us human. We always want to see a few pecks kwa watu, which is okay because that is what makes us human. So kila mtu tu afanye Kenya anafeel anaweza fanya. Kenya imemleta town. That's a very important one. Kama ni critics, please waendelee, because personally criticism really makes me do a lot, because now I get to even as a content creator, me create content, and most of my content is mostly silent, and for silent comedy or rather silent content, you get criticism. This is you making someone laugh without you talking. So you get a few critics talking about some things, and then guess what? Me, I use such to better myself in the next project. Exactly.
What do you think about the future of Kenya film industry?
The future of Kenya film industry.
Somebody told me it's great. Like, it's gonna be great.
Bro, iko top sana if you ask me.
Iko top sana?
Iko top sana. Especially now that such is out.
Yes.
Such things are out. Tuko mbele. In my perspective, we have a brighter future. We just need to adjust on a few things, of course. Professionalism, probably. I won't talk about venye watu wanafaa compensate you and all, because personally I have never done most of these things juu ya compensation ama juu ya kulipa. Mimi, it's just a way of me expressing myself and giving out my best creation out there for people. But the industry is a bit up and down, but hapa mbele, trust me, it's going to be great.
Things are going to be wow.
Sana, bro.
So we keep pushing.
Hey, we keep pushing. Such platforms keep ongezering people wakuje, waongelee filamu, waongelee projects zao. That is the only way you can better this system.
This industry. Thank you very much.
Very welcome,
Sunje.
sir. Thank you as well for inviting me.
Yeah, thank you. Maybe you should give us your platforms.
Platforms.
Tell pale to follow Kasunje.
Yes, yes.
This is our next DD.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said, my name is James Onunga, popularly known as Kasunje, Kasunje, on all social platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now that you're here as our first guest, not really our first guest, but for this session, you are our first guest. That we have always have another podcast.
Yes,
that
yes.
will invite you that we really dive into creators' life. But for this session, that we always break down films. This is our first session. So who would have let an guest? I'm going to chagulie guest.
That's a good one. Festus Kir would make a good guest here.
Your first kid.
Anapendanga such platforms and into very expressive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would want to see him talk about
Unamjua?
his work. Yeah.
Unamjua?
Yeah.
Unaweza kuconnect naye?
Why not? I can
First
just...
kid.
Yes.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah,
So we have a second guest.
True. We have a second guest.
From Kasunje. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow filmmakers, Kasunje amesema we have a very bright future. So let us keep pushing. Let us make tomorrow's film industry a better one. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you on the next. Adios.